got a filled up.
What's going on, good people, and welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. I'm your boy Juggernaut097, and tonight I'm here to give you my AEW Full Gear 2023 preview and predictions. So, Full Gear will be live on pay-per-view, and be live on pay-per-view Saturday, November 18th, 2023. It'll be live from the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, California. And so this bill for this show, I gotta say, it's been all over the place. Like, there's certain matches I'm looking forward to, and there's certain matches like, why is this happening? Like, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a few matches I'm looking forward to. So my overall hype going into the show is probably around a 6 or so, 6, maybe 7, somewhere around that. I mean, there's a few matches I'm looking forward to. Then I go like, why did they just threw some at the wall, see if it would stick. But yeah, I'm here to give you my AEW Full Gear 2023 predictions. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's quit wasting time. So the first match that we're going to be talking about is on the 0 hour. We got the ROH World Tag Team Championships on the line. We got MJF defending the titles against the Guns. And also MJF, he needs to find a partner. There's been, Samoa Joe. He said he said that he would help out Max here. But that's if he gets a title shot. But MJF doesn't want to give Samoa Joe a title shot. Also, the Acclaimed want to help him out, but this whole like devil situation, basically all these masked people been beating up the Acclaimed, beating up people that are really close to MJF right now. So it doesn't look like doesn't look like Max Caster will be the one. Not Max Caster, sorry. Anthony Bowens. Adam Cole, he's still injured, so he's not going to be here. So it looks like I think the person that it's going to be is Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe is going to be that mystery person here. I think it'd be also interesting. What if it's like the devil? I think that'd be interesting. Like the devil's just standing there, like on the side, on the apron, like during the whole match. And I gotta say this: I'm happy this isn't just going to be like a handicap match, and because the Guns they've been doing pretty good as of late, so they don't deserve to just like lose in the handicap match. Because I'll tell you what, MJF he's not losing the title here, like he's not losing these ROH World Tag Team titles here, because it looks like he's going to also be on that ROH show Final Battle coming up in December. But yeah, MJF's not losing here. I'm pretty sure his tag team partner is going to end up being Samoa Joe. So, yeah. And then the next match we have here is the TBS Championship on the line. We got Chris Statlander defending title against Julia Hart and Sky Blue in a triple threat match. Yeah, this has definitely been pretty interesting here. Like, the most interesting thing in the AEW Women's Division. Like Julia Hart. I gotta say this. I picked Julia Hart at the last pay-per-view, which was Wrestle Dream. You know what? I'm going back to it because they wouldn't have Julia Hart in this match, in a rematch for the title if she wasn't, going to win. So I feel like Julia Hart's going to win here. Well, I feel like I can go either way. Sky Blue could win it, but I feel like Sky Blue, she's been getting better in the ring. What she's been doing as of late. It's kind of been interesting. With this whole like Scooby Doo type of look with her like attire, and then like she having the mist. Kind of she's having the mist in her mouth, and is she a good person or is she bad? It's been weird. Like, is she helping out Chris Statlander? She's like right in the middle of everything. So it's definitely interesting what they're doing with this. I don't think they're going to give it to Sky Blue here. Um, I think it's time for Julia Hart to win the title. You give it to her. And like I said, this has been the most interesting thing going on in the women's division. But yeah, we will move on to the next match, which we have is the AEW World Tag Team Championships online. Okay, now this is really random. I don't understand why this is happening. But we have LFI going up against the tag team champions, Ricky Starks and Big Bill going up against FTR, the former AEW World Tag Team Champions, and going up against the House of Black. So I haven't been watching AEW Collision as of late, but I mean, well, it's been maybe been like 4 weeks ago, maybe or something like that. It was sometime back in October. Ricky Starks and Big Bill they beat FTR for the titles. I think it was on what was it? It was on that Collision, and apparently, who was it? It wasn't I think it was Dax or Cash. It was one of them. One of them got injured in the match, and then I think it was Dave Meltzer. He went on to online and said, "Oh no, that wasn't injury." Then why did they lose the titles? Like if it wasn't injury, like apparently he, yeah, I mean he always has like backstage. He always has the the resources, the insiders news. So I guess he knows everything. But yeah, apparently one of them wasn't injured. But like, why did they just lose the titles? That just doesn't make any sense. And because I thought we were begin FTR and the Young Bucks here at Full Gear, since it's in Los Angeles, around the Young Bucks hometown. So I thought they were going to be doing FTR and um, Young Bucks 4 and having the Young Bucks win the titles. But no, that's not the case here. They're just basically, having teams return, beat each other up, and they're just throwing random guys and random teams in this match, seeing if it'll stick. It just doesn't make any sense. If they should have done, they should have had FTR as the champions, and then they could have had like the Young Bucks, and then they could have threw like Omega and Jericho in there. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. What's going on here? Um, yeah, the booking this doesn't make any sense here. LFI is not going to win this match. House of Black, they're not going to win. I don't see Ricky Starks and Big Bill losing here. I just don't. I don't see them losing. I don't because I don't feel like they want to hot potato this title round. So go ahead and give me Ricky Starks and Big Bill to retain. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm going with Big Bill and Ricky Starks. All right, and then the next match we have here is we got the Golden Jets, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho going up against the Young Bucks. This has been a very interesting build-up with this feud these last few weeks. Because we had Omega and MJF, they had that great match on AEW Collision. And then the following week, MJF, he was looking for a partner, went knocking on the door of Omega. And Jericho opens up the door, goes like, nah. He goes like, he says, go away. We don't want the stuff that you're trying to sell. He says, me and Kenny Omega are tagging up, which is very interesting. And then you throw in the Young Bucks because the Young Bucks that come up, they're all jealous. They're kind of, basically doing what CM Punk has, been telling about how the Young Bucks are, how they've been acting like childs and, little kids and stuff, basically telling truth about the Young Bucks here. Yeah, the Young Bucks, they go like, why teaming up with Chris Jericho? You should still be with us, Omega. And it's been very interesting. It's like we've been down this road before with these three guys, Omega and the Young Bucks. Like, oh yeah, they're friends, they're not friends, they're heels, they're faces, they're heels. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes sense, but like we've been on this road so many times, and because like we saw this at what was it, Revolution 2020, which that was a great match. That's one of my favorite AEW matches of all times. That Kenny Omega and Hangman and Page against the Young Bucks at Revolution 2020. If you've never seen that match, definitely go check it out. Um, but yeah, I just don't care like who's friends, who's not friends. I really don't care about this. It seems like a terrible soap opera. What's going on here? Um, yeah, like I don't care if they're friends or not. But I do enjoy like that they're making the Young Bucks more edgy. They're making them more heel like, which I feel like this is going to turn them heel here. Because if they end up losing, they're gonna lose their AEW tag team title shot, which is gonna be very interesting. And Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho will get it. Which I was thinking, okay, yeah, they're gonna let the Young Bucks win, but I feel like they're gonna have Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho keep continuing with this tag team here. So give me Omega and Jericho to win. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. And then the next match we have is a trios match. We got Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne going up against Adam Copeland, um, Darby Allin, and Sting. We got the Stinger here. Hold on, I'm going to turn this off up here. Give me 1 second. Bam, we got the Stinger up there. Yeah, this is another interesting thing. Like, there was one point like I forgot that Adam Copeland was signed with AEW here because that they had him debut at Wrestle Dream. And then, he was on like all those shows that week. He was on that Dynamite. He was on that was he on Rampage? I think he was on Rampage. And he was like on Collision. So he was on all shows that week. And, I don't think he was doing the numbers that they expected. So they kind of cooled back with Adam Copeland a little bit. They don't want to like shove him down our throats, have him on TV every single week. Um And Adam Copeland, or Edge as he want to call him, he said that he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight Christian Cage. He wants to be in a tag team with him again. He wants one more run. That's why he came to AEW. But Christian Cage, he was just throwing a whole bunch of insults at Adam, and then Adam ends up spearing him, and then bam, we got the 6-man tag match or trios match. So I'm surprised that's how this happened. And like I said, I mean, the feud was going, it's being built up pretty good. But these past couple weeks, it's kind of died off a little bit with this build up here. Um, I'm kind of torn on who I think is going to win this match. I'm going to give it to Adam Copeland, Darby Allin, and Sting to win this match here. I think that the faces are going to win. I think, yeah, this is Adam Copeland's first pay per view match. So, yeah, I think Nick Wayne will take the pin. So they're not going to have Christian Cage take the loss or Luchasaurus. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go with here. All right, and then the next match we have is the AEW International Championship. On the line, we got Orange Cassidy defending the title against Jon Moxley, and this is their second match. The first match happened back at AEW All Out, which Orange Cassidy he just got killed in that match. Like he was like a bloody mess. He was left for dead in that match. And so we have Moxley as a champion, as an international champion for a while. And then Ray Phoenix, he ended up basically spiking Moxley's head on the, it was at the Grand Slam show, basically spiking Moxley's head to the mat. and then Ray Phoenix ended up winning the title. And then Ray Phoenix ended up, I think he ended up getting injured, and then Orange Cassidy, went to pick up the scraps. Then he got the title back. Now, as of late, Orange Cassidy, he really hasn't had that same fire in him as of late as he had the first go around with the title, because he didn't beat John Moxley to get the title back, so he felt like it wasn't a deserving win, so he wants to come back after Moxley. And also after that first match, Orange Cassidy, he was supposed to be this big, huge baby face, like it's really top star, but that didn't really end up happening. That kind of cooled down a little bit. And Moxley, I mean, he's been doing okay. He still puts on a great promo. But I feel like it's going to be the same go around here. It's just going to be Moxley dominating a lot of OC in this match. Hopefully that's not the case. I feel like I was watching a YouTube video. I think it was. No, I was watching this prediction show as well. It's from True Heel Heat. If you never checked out their channel, go check them out. But I can't remember who it was. I think it was Philip on the show. He said that basically it's gonna be like Avengers Endgames, where they basically go back in time, try to defeat Thanos, try to go kill him, and it's basically like they're just gonna go back in time and like try to repeat, history here, and that's what Moxley's gonna do. He's gonna go back in time and just beat his ass. Yeah, I got Moxley becoming the new international champion. And yeah, we'll move on to the next match. And then the next match we have is the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. We got Hikaru Shida defending the title against Timeless Toni Storm. Yes, Toni Storm, she's going under this she had this whole character change. She's looking like, oh, I can't remember her name. She's an actress, but yeah, she's reminding me of her a lot right now. Hikaru Shida, she won the title back a few months ago. She beat Saraya for the title on a Crazy Dynamite. I don't remember. Was it an anniversary show? No, I think it might have been an anniversary. Yeah, it was the anniversary show. Or was it in where was that? No, it was in Kansas City. It was the title Tuesday. Did she beat Saraya? Yeah, she did beat Saraya for the title. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so she beat her for the title. Yeah, and then basically Toni Storm's been doing all these segments backstage with RJ City, which has been very interesting to watch. I love me some Toni Storm. I think I want Toni Storm to win. Yeah, I want to see Toni Storm win the AEW Women's Championship. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I don't really have much else to say about this match. Hasn't been much build up, to be honest. To be honest with you, but yeah, we'll move on to the next match. Then the next match we have is this match I'm really looking forward to. We got the Texas Death Match. We got Hangman and Page going up against Swerve Strickland, and this is their second match. They had their first match back at Wrestle Dream, which was an amazing match. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fun match, and it's going to be really physical, really brutal. Both these guys are really fighting for something. I mean, we had Swerve Strickland broke into Hangman Page's house, went into his son's room, and was talking to his son while he was in his crib. And you just don't mess with somebody's family like that. You just don't do that. So I see why Hangman is all pissed and stuff, and these promos that they've been going back and forth with each other. If I can talk right now, speak English right now, but these promos that they've been doing back and forth with each other have been amazing. I just been loving this, what they've been doing, and even they've been doing it on independent shows as well. Like Hangman attacked Swerve at this Wrestling Revolver show last night, which, this rivalry has got heated up so much. Also, one thing that was funny, I thought when Prince Nana, when they were at Hangman's house, um, Prince Nana goes like, "Bossman, it's time to go." It was very funny, in the Prince Nana voice. And Prince Nana, he's so over right now with the whole swerve when I drive, swerve, doing that whole dance he does. It's like basically like a TikTok thing now. I don't know. But yeah, this stuff here is gonna be amazing what they do in this match. Um I don't see Hangman losing here, after what Swerve, did, going into Hangman's house. That's just something you don't do. You just don't do that. Like I said, these promos. If you guys haven't watched these promos that they've been having, amazing. But yeah, I got Hangman to win here. All right, and then the next match we have is is this? Yeah, this is the last match. The next match we have here is the AEW World Championship on the line. We got MJF defending the title against Jay White, but MJF he hasn't had the title as of late. Jay White stole the title from him, and yeah, he's been, you know, Jay White and the rest of the Bullet Club Gold has just been beating up MJF. Um, MJF had the chance to get his title back, but he failed at winning that tag team match, pinning the Bullet Club Gold. He failed at that when he tied up with the Acclaimed, and also wondering who the Devil is. I'm pretty sure the Devil's gonna be making its presence known here at Full Gear. Most definitely, that's definitely what's going to happen. Um, but to be honest, I don't see MJF losing the title here. I think this is going to be a very fun, enjoyable match. But yeah, MJF isn't losing. And there was a lot of speculations on going like, okay, who's the devil? Who's the devil here? People are saying it's CM Punk. No, it's definitely not CM Punk. I mean, there's been, Fightful has gone and say it's not CM Punk. Dave Meltzer has gone to say, yeah, it's not Punk. I kind of have a feeling it's Roger Strong. I just have a kind of feeling that that's him. Who knows? It could be Adam Cole. I don't know. It could be Adam Cole. I'm trying to think of some other people who could be. Maybe it could be one of the Guns. I mean, I heard some people saying that maybe it's the Guns, but that'd be interesting. I don't know. It's definitely gonna be interesting. I just have a feeling that it is Adam Cole for some reason. I don't know, or Adam Cole, or Roger Strong. It's one of those guys who's the devil. But yeah, that was my AEW 2023 predictions. Feel free to go down in the comments in the live chat below. Let me know who you guys are predicting to win each match. Let me know if you guys are excited for this pay-per-view. Also, let me know, what videos you guys want to see on my channel coming up in the future here, because that will definitely help me out a lot, because I love to hear the feedback, what you guys have to say. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at the True JSB. Once again, it's at the True JSB on Instagram and X. And also hit that subscribe button if this is your first time ever checking out my channel. I am on the road to 700 subscribers, so let's get me to that mark. And also hit that like button because that helps the algorithm. Turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. So you don't have to wonder when I'm making a new video. You already have my notifications on. So as simple as that. And this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. And I will see you guys in my next video. A peace.